It is time once again to solve many of the world's mysteries for Ask Us Anything on Do This Not That. I am here with one of our lead producers, Kristen Nagel. Kristen, are you ready to just crush this?
I'm ready.
That did not sound like you were ready. I mean, that sounded like, are you sure you were ready?
I'm ready to crush this.
Fantastic. Just a reminder, this is a short episode that we do on Wednesdays where all week long we get questions in. We get work questions in and ridiculous questions in. And you could submit them, by the way, on jschwedelson.com. There's a button that says Ask Us Anything. And we get the wildest questions in. And we try to tackle one work one and one ridiculous one each week. And then we still have our long episodes on Fridays. So check us out for that. So, Kristen, let's jump into it. Let's first tackle the work question. What is the work question we got in this week?
All right, Jay. The first question, the work question is from Chris in Orlando, and he asks, I see you post a lot on LinkedIn. What exactly is your routine with all of that?
Yes. Well, I'm sorry for everybody in my feed. I do post a lot on LinkedIn, and I'm happy to share exactly what I do. Not that I'm not going to tell you it's the perfect thing to do at all, but if you are trying to connect with more people, meet more people, if you're trying to grow your network, I'll tell you what I have done. So if you rewind about, oh gosh, I don't know, 2.5 years ago or so, I had about 1,000 connections or so, something like that. And so now I have about 46,000 connections on LinkedIn, which is a lot, I guess. So how did that happen? What I decided, I woke up one day, I said, man, I need to meet a lot more people. I need to connect with a lot more people. I just felt like that was something I was lacking in my kind of professional existence. So I decided, you know what, I better start posting. And I started posting, I started messing around with how to post and what people want to interact with. And then I came up with a routine that I think has been working, which is I generally post 3 to 4 times a week. I spend 15 minutes, that's it, 15 minutes every day on LinkedIn. It's on my calendar. Generally, it's from 8:30 to 8:45 in the morning. I have found that is the best time to post. Some people say to post at 8 a.m. I don't think that's right. I think it's anytime after 8:30, before 9 o'clock. And I spend 15 minutes. What I do is I post something. I don't I don't put it on a timer. I don't really have a plan. I don't have like a whole content strategy at all. I post something that I think is relevant for that day. So if I post 3 to 4 times in a week, I would say 2 of the posts would be something that's useful for people to see. Other 2 posts might be something that's funny to me. I very rarely, maybe like once or twice a month, I'll post something that is promotional about me. Like I did something great, or you got to do this because I have a new thing I want you to check out. Very rarely do that because what I learned about LinkedIn is that people really want to learn stuff. They don't just want to celebrate others. I don't mean that in a bad way, but that what they want to engage in is stuff that's going to help their careers, help them do better at their jobs, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So that's kind of why I try to post in 15 minutes a day. There's 2 secret sauces of LinkedIn. One, consistency. Consistency. When I say consistency, don't stop. I don't care if you have 10 bad posts in a row. Who cares? Who cares if nobody interacts? Who cares if nobody likes? It's meaningless. If you are consistent, you will beat out 95% of the people on this planet because what people do is they give up. Think about podcasts. 90% of podcasts fail after the 13th episode. That's like the going stat because people give up. Just don't stop. Keep going for years, never ending. Keep on going and going and going, and you will win the day. The second thing is don't overthink it. Point the camera at yourself, post it, and say, look, I have a funny hat. Or say, oh, I saw this article. This was really interesting to me. Go for it. Don't overthink it. One of my favorite quotes always is perfection is the enemy of progress because it is. Just do it. Who cares? And that's my soapbox for the day. So that's what I do on LinkedIn. That's the work question. Before we get into the ridiculous question, which I have no idea what it's going to be, of course, and I'm scared, I want to tell you this podcast is exclusively presented to you by Marigold. Listen, we all go and we send out our email campaigns. We use some sort of a platform. And a lot of us are like, oh, I can't take my platform. It stinks. Nothing works. I go in the junk folder. It's all garbage. I don't like setting up my campaigns. I don't feel that way. I really like the platform that my company uses. It's awesome. It is called Marigold. And if you send out email, if you have a loyalty marketing program, if you are trying to establish a relationship marketing program, Marigold's great for small, medium, giant companies. They do American Airlines. They do Honeybaked Ham. They do Notre Dame. They do all sorts of stuff. Check Marigold out at meetmarigold.com. That is meetmarigold.com. All right, Kristen, I'm nervous. What is the ridiculous question this week?
The ridiculous question, Jay, is from Charlotte. She is from Salt Lake City, and she asks, do you send out a family holiday card?
First off, does your family send out a holiday card?
No.
I think that there needs to be a federal law that after people in your family are of a certain age, it is against the law for you to have a holiday card go out. I
Yeah.
don't think it's okay for people to be like, I don't know, over the age of 17 years old and nobody in the family younger than that. Okay. And then a holiday card to go out. It doesn't matter what you look like when you're an adult. It's not okay that these cards go out. Is that horrible to say?
No, I think it's old school at this point. I think everyone just posts on Instagram, you know?
Oh, I get a lot of holiday cards. And you know what? The ones where people have babies, it's like, yeah, you had a baby. That's really cute. I want to see what the baby looks like, whatever. Oh, now they're 2 years old. What do they look like? Great. Everyone looks cute. Whatever. Here's your dog. But it's as they get older and the vibe. It's like the parents like, yes, go ahead, get dressed up. We're going to take the picture. We do it every year. We're doing it. No, I don't care. You don't want to do it. We're sending the damn picture. And you almost can feel the energy when you get the card of like, how nobody wants to be in the picture.
Yeah, they're forcing you to smile for that one photo, and then you leave the store and you're just like angry. I've
Oh,
been there
yeah.
before.
And by the way, I'm a horrible person because what I do is, and 90% of the time we get these cards, I don't even know who they are anymore. I totally forget I don't know why I'm on their list. But in my home, because I'm literally a horrible person, not for the ones with babies, but the ones with older people, I take the ones with the older people that I really don't even know, and I make sure they're very prominently displayed in my home. And then every time I walk by them, I make fun of that family. And every single time, like on a daily basis, because it's pure entertainment to me, and I'm a terrible person. So please send me your holiday cards because that is what I will be doing with them. So send them out if you got little kids. Other than that, stop it. Stop it. It's over. Okay. You missed the boat. That's where I land on that. All right. So we did it again. Another crazy episode. Check us out at jschwedelson.com, at guruevents.com. Kristen, you're awesome. And we'll see y'all on the longer episode on Friday.